Anyways, welcome to the Flip Side episode 29. The big 29. I'm here with Tiffany, which is very good because she's also only 29 years old. She goes by the Ghetto
Yes.
Ghazelle on Instagram. Tiffany, welcome to the Flip Side.
Yeah, don't go to my Instagram or else you'll know how old I really am.
Does it say on your IG how old you really are?
I think there is a post on there that says like this is 40. I'm 42.
40. She's 42 years old, not 40 also, meaning I'm 40.
Right.
I am not that old. I am still young and
I'm
vibrant.
I'm 40
And
plus 2 years. I was born in 1981, but you can tell everyone that I am 29.
people would have believed it. If you didn't say anything, people would have believed it. But you're out here trying to promote the black don't crack. So
Hey,
I respect that.
Black don't crack. I'm 42 years old. I'm single. I know.
That's because you don't eat meat.
It's because I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian. You got a lot of followers, so I'm going to shoot my shot here.
No, I'm saying you're single because you don't eat meat, not because
Yeah.
not you're young because you don't eat meat. Okay, just want to make sure that.
Well, both apparently.
So I met Tiffany at FlipCon in August,
Yes.
and she told me I was the highlight of her whole FlipCon event. So I figured I'd bring her on here and we talk a couple hours. I may have imagined that, but I know you meant it. If you didn't say it, you said it with your energy. Your energy said it. You know, you have to use words. Your actions spoke louder than that. So.
You were the highlight. You are actually the one I have talked to the most after FlipCon.
So you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. My life has been changed forever.
I have probably also spent the most on your whatnots from anybody else from FlipCon.
From last night?
No, from FlipCon. Anyone else that went to FlipCon, I spent the most out of all the people.
Oh, you spent the most
on your whatnot show? Yes.
On mine?
Yes.
What did you buy?
Yesterday, I bought like 5 things.
Oh,
I bought your boyfriend.
Right. You bought my husband.
Your husband, whatever. I bought,
and you said you were going to burn him.
I still might. I bought some keychain of some other guy. Yeah. I bought some bookmark or something. I don't know what I was buying yesterday.
You were very supportive of my first whatnot show, and I appreciate you.
I'm gonna be a huge K-pop fan now. We have to figure out what these people are. So Tiffany, guys, had her first whatnot show yesterday, and apparently in her past life, you were like a manager or something, or social media guru for these people. Is that what you were, or how'd you get all this stuff?
Oh, for all the K-pop stuff?
Yes.
Okay, I have an events business, so we throw a lot of K-pop parties. They're called cup sleeve events, and an example for that is like a sleeve that goes on the cup sleeve. Like when you get a hot drink, you have to put a sleeve on the cup. So we'll have a special custom K-pop cup sleeve, and we'll say, hey, if you go to this boba shop and buy a drink, everyone that comes in between 12 and 2 gets a free cup sleeve, because it's Jimin's birthday from BTS, and it has a really cute picture of Jimin on it. And so
people show up for that?
Started out small, and then we have vendors come in, and now they are these giant parties, and we have carnivals at them and everything. So it's crazy.
Just for a cup sleeve.
Just for a cup sleeve.
Holy moly! So you said BTS, is that the group?
Yes.
That's the guy? That's
usually, I mean, any K-pop group, you can do it with any K-pop. I mean, you can do it with anything. You can do it with the Angels, the Dodgers, whatever sports thing.
So were you a fan of K-pop before these events? Did you know who they were? Or
a little bit. I was a little bit for maybe like a year, and I went to a cup sleeve event in Los Angeles, and it was absolutely horrible. And because I am a stage manager for a murder mystery dinner theater, I looked at my best friend and I was like, I could do this, and I could do this way better than her. And I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She was all by herself, and these K-pop things, they go crazy for them. So I was like, she is not organized. I run rooms of 115 people eating dinner while actors are killing each other. So I know I can do this. So we tried it out. We were just joking, and then we tried it out, and over 200-ish people came to our very first event. That was a year ago. We just had our 1 year anniversary for cup sleeves.
So real quick,
yeah,
give a rundown because people don't know. Tiffany is the definition of a hustler. She has 8 million side hustles.
The name is Ghetto Ghazelle.
So like, can you give me a rundown of everything that you do real quick?
Okay,
is that possible? Do you remember everything that you do?
If I can remember, I am on eBay. I've been on eBay since like the beginning of eBay. So I am an eBay reseller.
Well, you are old, so that makes sense.
I am very old. Yeah,
beginning.
like you had to write a check and send the check to the reseller.
Yes,
and then they had to
sounds foreign to me. That sounds foreign to me, but I believe it.
If you know what a check is, if you know what a check is, it's a little piece of paper and it's a promise. It's a promise for money.
It sounds like an IOU. That's what it sounds like to me.
It literally is. It literally
fake
is.
Stuff.
You had to wait for the mailman to bring their check, and then you send the thing, and you hope it works out.
People legit waited for like 6 months to get their item. Apparently,
yeah. That's what and I mean, I'm assuming you could keep someone's check and cash it, and just be like, well, "Just kidding."
Have you tried that? That how you? That was your first.
eBay would arrest you or something like that. Probably, so anyway, so we started on eBay, and then I saw these cute girls on eBay. They are now called bloggers, but they were selling like vintage dresses and things like that. If you've seen the Nasty Gal movement, that was all of us. We were like cutting up old ladies' dresses from Goodwill and selling them as like high fashion on eBay. And the ones that did well turned into Nasty Gal, and they have like nastygal.com. They had .coms. We kind of had a .com. And then I quit eBay for a minute.
Disappointed.
And then my sister years later came back and she was like, hey, you need to go to Goodwill. So I'm looking for the old lady vintage dresses. And she's like, no, people are on eBay now. And they're like selling mugs and
and everything,
garage sale stuff. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, go look at the comps and see like how much you can get for a mug, how much you can get for like a Hawaiian shirt, you know, a rain spooner Hawaiian shirt. And so I started being a reseller again. But I was like, I'm going to dig through people's trash cans because apparently you can sell trash.
You can sell trash for sure.
You can sell trash. This is where Ghetto Ghazelle comes in. And yeah, I will go in your trash can and I will pull out what you thought was trash and flip it on eBay.
And so Tiffany lives in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, Los Angeles.
So that's where you do most of your trash picking from is in
if you
Beverly
go
Hills,
like, the nice areas of LA. If you go in the nice areas of LA, you can like pull a Chanel bag. Shopper bag, not an actual Chanel bag.
I was gonna say what?
But they do like if something goes out of style or something, even if it's expensive, they send it to the thrift store.
Have you tried going into like where the celebrities live and just pulling like a banana peel and saying this is Matthew McConaughey's banana peel and trying to sell that on eBay? Have you tried that?
I have not tried that, but I still have an item that a celebrity
a banana peel.
I'm waiting for a rainy day. Do you want to know what it is?
Well, you don't just leave me on a cliffhanger like that. Of course I want to know what it is.
So back in the day when I liked NSYNC, when I was doing the boy band thing. Oh wait.
I feel like you
back
still
when
are.
I was doing the boy band thing, and now I'm back to it again. NSYNC's, so Justin Timberlake, all them. So their tour bus driver was a friend of a family friend. So he got his tour bus blanket off the bus and sent it to me.
How old is that thing?
And this is, he's probably like 18 or 19. Yeah, because I was still in high school. So he's the same age as me, Justin Timberlake. So yeah, we were like 18. An 18-year-old's tour bus blanket. Meanwhile, he had taken 2 bites out of some French toast while he was at the radio station. And they sold his French toast, his like half-eaten French toast for like over $1 million for charity.
I believe it. what you know, like they're coming back now, so that blanket might be worth some money,
I
man.
know. I'm so glad I held on to it.
This might be the time to list that for $1
I
million
know. I might have
and
to
see what you
refit,
can
but
get.
he's been having some troubles on the internets. So
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
why I
hold.
think they're doing the comeback tour. That
They're
they're
trying
trying to
to
get away.
give him his name back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
so that's one of the eBay. I'm a murder mystery dinner theater stage manager.
We gotta talk about that later on, but keep going. Keep going.
So yeah, so you sit down, you're eating dinner, people start dying, and you figure out who the murderer is.
You talk about it like it's like yeah, just like a regular thing you do, just
People start dying while you're eating dinner, and you got to figure out
yes.
what's going on. My
Doesn't it
mother's
happen
calling me,
every
and I keep
day?
hanging up on her unless you want to hear her on speaker on your podcast.
Uh,
Uh,
don't you have to not disturb on? Why is she disturbing you?
I
Is she not
because
aware?
she's on my favorites.
Oh, is that how it works? Favorites still call you even if
Yeah,
you're
favorites
just
can push through. Yeah.
good to know. Good.
Is that all the things I do? Oh, I'm a language scholar
No, I
and a
was gonna
Bible
say
scholar.
I
Yeah,
know a
so
lot more.
I
You
run
also
yeah, polyglot.
dog sit.
Oh
Dog
yeah,
don't
I'm a
forget about
pet
the
sitter. Yeah, pet sitter
come
for rich
on.
people, house sitter for rich people,
Yeah.
and I think we got all the things.
And you promote boy bands.
An
That's
event
as well.
planner for K-pop fandom.
You used to do like Uber Eats. Have you stopped doing that?
Oh
Or
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was when
how
it
do I
first
know
started.
more about you than you do?
That was good money. DoorDash,
Yeah.
and what was the other one? Postmates.
Postmates.
Or I would do them both at the same time.
Did you ever do Instacart for groceries or just
No,
no?
I
Okay.
signed up for it, but I never did
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so when that all first started, that was good money. Like you could go for like $100 a day.
Yeah.
It was great
Easily.
money.
Yeah. So have you ever done like a full-time job or just been just doing side hustles your whole
Yes,
life?
I worked for Apple for 6 years.
Lame.
Did you say lame?
Yeah, lame.
I worked
You
for Apple for
at
6
at the
years.
headquarters or like at the
No,
store?
at the retail store in Orange County. Yeah.
Were you part of the Apple Squad? Were you one of those people?
You mean like the Genius Bar?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know it
it
wasn't
was
called the
not at
Geek
the
Squad.
Gen I was not at
Yeah,
the Genius Bar, but, they hire you in groups. So one of the
mhm.
guys that I got hired with, Patrick, I actually
Shout
brought
out,
my sister
shout out
in.
to Patrick.
Patrick, yeah. Um, so I got hired with Patrick. This was we're at 10 years now. So 10 years ago, Patrick and I got hired. I brought my sister on 6 months later. Patrick married my sister.
Wow, that's a
And here
true
we
Apple love story. True
are.
iPhone love story.
Patrick married my sister. He's now at the Genius Bar,
There we go.
and I am sitting on their bed.
There we go. We went full circle. I forgot a side hustle as well. I forgot a side hustle. You like glue lashes on people.
Oh
Right?
yes. Thank you. Thank you for telling me all my jobs.
I'm like, how do you not know this?
My main paycheck comes from my eyelash service.
That's your main paycheck, and you forgot to mention it.
I forget that it's my real job. My real job is that I'm an eyelash artist. I glue eyelash extensions onto people. I'm mobile, so I do it in their homes. So I drive to them, do it in their homes. A lot of bougie rich people. They don't want to leave their house.
Well, I figured.
And celebrities don't want you to know that their eyelashes are fake, so they love the.
Did you do any celebrities? Any people that we may know? Oh yeah.
I have.
Can you name names, or they don't have to know that they're
3 right now.
3 right now.
One of them I don't think that I can say that they
are you sworn to secrecy when they hire you? Like, don't talk about this to anybody. Is that how it works?
I can name one. I don't think she would mind. She's great. Her name is Scout Compton. She was like the little girl that played. What's the movie? Jason with the mask.
Freddy. Jason had a hockey mask.
Yeah, the hockey mask. I think it was that
Jason.
movie.
Yeah, Freddy versus Jason.
And then who was it? Jamie Lee Curtis was the one that he was trying.
Oh, that's Halloween. That's Michael Myers. It's Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Sorry, maybe that's the one I'm talking about. Jamie Lee Curtis is with Michael Myers, right? And that's Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, so she played the young Jamie Lee Curtis, I believe.
What's her name?
Scout Compton.
Scout Compton.
That's one celebrity that I don't think would mind.
Yep, she was in Halloween. Yeah, girl.
She's nice.
She's now a lot of scary movies. Most of her IMDb is just horror movies.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
and then another one I won't say because she's
they look real. I like to look real. So you do a good job.
She might be wearing someone else's lashes in the one that you're looking at. But so like a lot of celebrities, they'll get them done before they have to go on like the red carpet.
So how long does a fake lash last?
A full set of fake lashes that I do can last like 2 weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks.
That's maybe. It? Dang.
Yeah, your eyelashes fall off every day.
They do?
Yes.
Do they just regrow then? How does that happen?
So you have baby eyelashes, and then you have like medium eyelashes, the ones that you're using right now, and then you have really long ones that are about to fall off.
The one that I'm using right now are the medium ones.
Okay. Yeah, your longest lashes are about to fall off right now.
So what is the average lifespan of an eyelash? Like 2 weeks? Really?
Well, you lose like 3 or 4 eyelashes a day.
What?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
You like rub your eyes and your eyelashes come off and you're blinking all the time.
Well, I rub my eyes. I don't rub my eyelash. I rub my eye.
Your eyelashes fall off when you rub your eye.
Yeah, this is
when you wake up and you rub your eyes first thing in the morning, you probably rip out like 5 lashes right there.
Is there evidence to this? Can I search my bed for lashes?
Google it. The average human loses like 3 to 4 eyelashes a day.
I'm afraid to Google this because I know, like, I Googled once how many bugs you eat in your lifespan, and it's way more than you think.
Yeah, you eat 17 spiders in your lifetime.
It seems like you have Googled the same thing I have Googled.
In your sleep, though, not like.
Isn't that so weird? Like
that's wild.
How do you not wake up?
I know I've eaten more because I sleep like this.
She also sleeps next to cobwebs just to increase her odds, so she knows they'll climb in.
Can I tell you a really gross story about a spider?
Of course you can. This is what do you think this podcast is about?
Recently, and I mean like less than 2 months ago, I woke up, I walk over to my dresser to get whatever I got to get off my dresser, and it looks like there's cellophane on the front half of my dresser, and I'm like like saran wrap. Like,
yeah, I know what cellophane is. Yeah.
Like I went to grab something and I was like, what is that? And it's like,
what was it?
It was a spider had made a blanket over my dresser. And I'm thinking, like, this stuff looks like silk. It looked like cellophane. Like, it was like.
Do you not use your dresser? Do you use your dresser once every 6 months?
I use it every day. So I'm thinking
that spider was on crack or something.
I'm like, what kind of spider went to town on my dresser?
Yeah.
And like I could pull it off, and it was a sheet. Like I could pull it off. It was like
you pulled it off? That poor spider did all that work.
I got a pencil, and I was able to literally like drag it off. It was like this.
Holy moly. He did it in one night.
It was like cotton candy, like in one night. So first I'm thinking like, whoa, this is thick. This is like thick silk. And then I was like, uh-oh, how big is this spider?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, okay, I'm praying. Like,
start searching everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like, where is it though? And I don't see it. And then so I like go do stuff. I get ready. I come back and I look, and right next to my dresser on the wall, it's like.
Yeah, and it's probably angry at you for ruining his work.
Right.
It's like this person has just destroyed my art piece. Time to attack. That's probably what it's thinking.
Ginormous. So I got my dad to kill it. I was like, Dad, I need you.
Can't believe you killed. First of all, you destroy his home, you destroy his artwork, and then you take his life. You spider murderer.
I didn't have a choice. I'm so
evil
sorry.
human being. He could have picked it up in your hand and let it go outside. You could have done that.
Well, at least I don't eat meat.
Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night. The spiders not count as meat. I feel like that's counts as meat.
I'm like looking behind you. Is this your resale collection behind you?
That's what you're looking at. This right here. That's one shelf. So we're in my office right now. That's called my fragile shelf. That's stuff that has all my fragiles on it that I want to put into bins. That's my fragile shelf. That's behind me. Yes.
Fragile shelf meaning yeah, because if you put it in bins, you're gonna like move it.
Yeah, so if you can see, like,
and bounce it.
Cookie jars, it's clocks, it's like ceramic figures. There's a vase up there.
Oh.
So it's all there. Here's a big Pyrex dish. I think it sells for about like $150.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's all fragile.
Put that on Whatnot.
Pyrex dish.
You should do a Pyrex show.
Well, I don't have enough for a Pyrex show. I have like 4 Pyrex pieces.
I might have to do a Pyrex show.
I did my first, speaking of Whatnot, I've been doing these community garage sales every single week. Last week or this Wednesday, I did my first ever like high ticket item. Because usually I bring like, say $2 starts, $2 starts. I brought a vintage, like huge print Bob Marley shirt that I'm selling for $100. I brought it to my Whatnot starting at 30. It sold for like $40 something. So I'm surprised I got any bids to begin with. Because people are sort of like they think Whatnot. Oh, you got to start at $2 at $1. You know. So
I'm not sure how I got to get used to this Whatnot thing. Now I almost feel pressured to like start everything at $1.
I wouldn't because of the fees. Because
I did notice everything that sold for $1 I made 50 cents on.
Yeah, Whatnot takes like 30 cents right for every transaction that you make. So I wouldn't start anything lower than $2. Okay. All my starts are $3. So if I sell it for $3, I still make a little over $2 on it. And the thing is, like, technically somebody's paying $1, someone's gonna pay $3. You know, the difference between $1 and $2 people are bidding is nothing, but the difference for $1 and $3 to you is huge. That's what the fees there are. So I wouldn't start anything lower than $3.
How are these people like Ryan and Lindsay, they're like making what is it?
20 grand a month.
5 figures in a week.
Yeah. Not bad.
Like that's like I'm trying to learn from them.
I've been through his show. His show starts at $1, so it's for a lot. So it's like, but like something such as $1 doesn't sell for less than 20, just because.
But they're on at like 8 a.m. their time, right? Because I get the alerts at like 5 a.m. So they're up early in the morning. And they have a niche. So these people are like, the only people I can think are up at 8 a.m. are like grandparents. So that's wild to me.
Grandparents?
Yeah.
I'm up at 6 every morning. You're up
at 6 a.m.?
6:30 is my alarm clock, yes.
Up and dressed.
Well, what do you mean? Like
and dressed at 6:30
a.m. No, I'm up and naked. Yes, I have clothes on.
Like I'm up at 6. I'm in my bed staring at the wall.
I'm not functioning until like 7.
Yeah,
but still,
I'm functioning. I'm not functioning until like 8, but I'm up at 6.
I think it's crazy. Like when you wake up, whatever, next time wake up at 6 a.m., go to your Whatnot. There's a ton of people that are alive. In any category.
And again, I'm on the West Coast, so 6, that's 9 a.m. But still, that's early to be making that kind of money, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, he has he has shows also in the afternoons, right? Or in the evening, I think, too. I think it's like.
I think he has some afternoon ones, yeah.
Yeah, I think he has 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. I think that's his slots. And he's been doing it for a year. I think a big thing with it is what I've been listening to is consistency. Like I've been doing this same show every single time, every single day, every single Wednesday at the same time. Yeah, we're 5 weeks into it, and I'm seeing people come back. Spending money as well. I think it's a big thing with it growing as well. But
I think that's the tip. Like niche down. So for me, it's probably going to be K-pop. I'm not going to lie, and then a certain time, the same time.
Yes. Are there other K-pop sellers on the Whatnot right here?
There's only a few of us.
I feel like that's a good news for you.
Well, I say us. I've done it one time, but there's one girl. She does very well, but she comes on every Monday at the same time.
Okay.
So I
There
wonder
we
if
go.
that's why she does well, because she
There we
comes
go.
on at the same time.
Hey, you say they have a big following, right? This
A huge, I'm
K-pop.
telling you,
Okay.
like for a cup sleeve, over 200 people coming to a
Yeah,
drink
that's a
shop.
lot.
Okay, let's put it this way. Oh, here's another job that I have. I have a vending machine.
What?
I'm a vending machine owner, and it's
What do you vend? Soda?
so like you guys, what a Pokemon machine is, like the Pokemon cards.
Oh, like when you pull oh, you get a random card from it.
Yeah,
You pull
you put a dollar and quarters in, and it gives you a random
card.
baseball
Yeah.
card, but it's a
Yes.
Pokemon card. So I own a Pokemon machine. I turned it into it was a tattoo sticker machine, and I turned it into a K-pop machine. And so all those
You
cards that I was selling
ruined
last
the
night.
Pokemon machine.
What?
You ruined a Pokemon machine and turned it
No.
into a K-pop machine.
No, it had tattoos in it. It had like Britney Spears, like it had like tramp stamps in it.
So many people. We could have had so many tramp stamp people out there, and now
it had 90s tramp stamps in it, and I was like, oh, this is very interesting. Like like the Indian dream catchers, but in the form of a fake tattoo.
yeah, but
So I cleaned it
they're
up,
coming back.
it all
They're
out.
coming back.
I filled it with K-pop cards, the PCs, the photo cards that I was selling last night, and people empty it out. I have to go check on it like once a week.
Where is it located? Like what part of
It's in
town?
Orange County at a drink shop called Lollicup.
Is it like a boba shop?
Yeah, they have boba, they have
Okay,
tea.
guess that makes sense. The
Yeah,
target market is
Asian
there. Okay, gotcha.
cuisine, ramen.
That's ramen and boba is quite a combination.
It's
That's
She's
a
got
good
good stuff like
combo.
fried tofu, fried everything, fried
I don't know.
potatoes, like
I don't
fried
know about
potato.
I don't know about fried tofu. You lost me there, but ramen and boba.
Fried tofu is great. Spicy fried tofu, so good. Egg rolls. Anyways,
Yeah,
so my machine was at a Nectar in the Inland Empire of Los Angeles. Now it's in Orange County in the OC. And it already was halfway empty last I checked.
dang.
So yeah, so I own a
Okay.
vending machine. But anyways, back to what we were saying.
So then your goal, I guess. Also, where do you acquire these PCs or whatever? Do they just send you the stuff for free, or how do you get all this merch?
You can make them.
You just like print the picture out. That's what you do.
Some people make them at home. I'm too lazy for that. I have them professionally made through a company that makes business cards.
And they cost you less than $1?
You can get like 50, 80, 100, 200. So you can start with 50. And so this girl I said that I follow and whatnot, I noticed, I was like, I think she uses the same printer as me. And she like said it. And she said that they weren't official ones. You bought an official one last night.
So the one I'm going to burn is official.
Yes. Yeah. So there are very expensive ones. They are official. Those come from the albums, or you had to like order them during a certain time frame or something. So there's the official ones that sell for more, but like you saw last night, I was starting like fake ones, homemade ones for $1, and they were fighting over them. So
what are people like do with them? They just put them on their fridge, or what do they do with these things?
They hang them. You can put them in the little holder, and you can like hang them as a giant keychain off your purse. They're on backpacks. You can frame them and put them on your shelves. It's a whole crazy genre, and there's only like under 10 people that I saw on Whatnot doing it.
Yeah, I would get my way in there. I would do it.
I'm gonna send you your first official photo card.
There we go. I can't wait.
Jimin, and he's like the it boy of K-pop. So
are these people like baseball cards? If they perform well, does his value go up? Like, or like
yes.
if he gets like caught in a scandal, does the value go down?
Yeah.
Is your guy a bad? Is he a bad boy? Or is he a good boy? Like, Would
He's
he
a good
be in
boy.
Scandals? He's in, okay. So you want to be one B?
He is the it boy. Yeah.
He's the it boy.
Yeah.
What would you compare him to, like American music? Is he like the Justin Bieber of our generation? Is he the Charlie Puth?
He's the what's that guy's name? Harry Styles, like the
Oh, he's the
leader.
Really? He's
The
that.
leader
He's
of
like
the. He used to be the leader of the. What was Harry Styles in?
One Direction. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the popular one of the five. So he's
Really?
like
That's
one
the
of the
guy I bought.
popular ones.
I bought the Harry Styles.
You bought Jimin,
Okay.
yeah.
I can get. That's his name, Jimin.
Yeah. Type in Jimin in Google. Do it now. Your computer's gonna blow up.
I'm afraid to because I don't know how to spell it. So.
Jimin.
Jimin.
Yes, and there's actually a lot of YouTube videos of men falling in love with Jimin. So get ready.
Oh gosh.
It's called Once You Jim In, You Don't Jim Out.
Korean singer and dancer. That's what it is.
Everyone Google the Jimin effect, and you will see straight men stopping. They're like pausing their YouTube video, and they're like looking at the camera, and they're like, "I have a crush on a man right now."
Is his nickname JM? Is that what people call him? That's JM?
Oh, on Instagram, he's J.M.
J.M.
Yeah.
50 million. It's pretty big on Instagram.
Yes.
I mean, he's no Ghetto Ghazelle, but he's getting there.
Well, Ghetto Ghazelle is his wife, so you know.
Oh, I don't know. Might be ex-wife since she sold him. I don't know. might be ex-wife now. Speaking of Instagram, is that the only like content thing you have, or do you have like a TikTok? Do you have anything else besides that?
I am on TikTok as Ghetto Ghazelle.
Are you getting paid from this yet, or is this not a side hustle yet, or
paid from
Instagram or TikTok or anything with your content?
On my personal Instagram account, I do get paid for doing ads. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Have to go try to find that person.
It's not very Ghetto Ghazelle of me to say that, because on Ghetto Ghazelle, I'm like, debt-free journey. Don't spend your money. Don't look at the ads. And then on my personal account, I'm like, popcorn.
Well, I mean, they're paying you to say that. So
they are. Yeah. I got paid like $46 to hold a bag of popcorn.
Yo.
At the beach.
Easiest $46 you ever paid.
Yeah, they like gave me the money to go buy the popcorn. I went and bought the popcorn, and I sat on the beach eating the popcorn and got paid.
There you go.
So,
can they reach out to me? I have a beach. I like popcorn.
I think they can.
I'll do it for 45.
And now everyone knows why they call me Ghetto Ghazelle, because
you like popcorn.
Because I have 20 different things that I'm into.
No, I respect it. I
honestly, I think if I let myself sit here and think about it long enough, I could leave eBay for Whatnot.
Yeah.
Like
many people have
had a lot of fun last night, and I made a nice amount of money for just an hour and a half of fun.
Yep.
And I had a heckler. I had a heckler in the show.
A heckler. Yep. I spent money. I heckled with cash.
You know, I had to tell my sister not to delete you out of the
show. I saw that. Yeah. I wasn't even heckling. I was legit asking legit questions. I had no clue who those people were.
I had to tell her like please delete any trolls that come in here.
Besides Philly Flipper.
Philly Flipper's not a troll, you guys.
He's like he may sound like he's a troll, but he's a genuinely good guy. He's just confused. He's just confused.
I did have a few people that I met at Whatnot come into the show this morning, or at Whatnot at FlipCon.
Oh, really?
Come into the show this morning, yes. And I got a tip. I've never seen the tip thing work.
Oh.
And I don't know what that's about, but yay, thank you.
So the tip is actually really good because Whatnot gives you all that money. So there's no fees out of anywhere. So like, for example, somebody tips you $5, I think they pay $5.34 to cover the Whatnot fees.
Oh.
And you keep the whole $5. So
so what does that mean? Is that like when you're on YouTube, you know, when YouTubers go live?
Yeah. It's like something as like a super chat or whatever.
Super chat. Yeah.
but a YouTube super chat, we get about 70% of that. So if somebody gives me
Oh,
$10, I only get $7. YouTube gets three. With the Whatnot tip, is the best feature because you get everything. So when I actually want to like support people, I go to Whatnot and give them a tip because they keep all the $5 or whatever that you get. So
I am learning. I
yeah,
think I'm gonna be a whatnotter.
Whatnotter,
A
watch
whatnotter.
out, watch out, world.
Yeah, but I think we got a niche down. I think that's the secret to whatnot is like.
Yeah. I've niched down to the garage sale. So technically, I didn't niche down because I'm doing garage sale category. But
Okay,
it's still a niche down because in garage
but
sale
that's what
category,
I
you
did
just
this morning, and it was like, woo! I was stressing out. I don't know how you guys do that. Or Flip the World does. Is that considered garage sale if he does it from Goodwill from the bins?
yeah, I think he's in the estate sale category, which is I think the same.
It's
He's like
what?
I think he's in estate sale. I think that's what
Oh, okay,
category he's
okay, yeah,
in, which is the same kind of like estate sale, garage sale, storage units. We're all same, pretty much same niche
yeah.
or
Okay,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Chris does a good job. I got a box from him today. So
He's so entertaining, and
yeah,
like I feel like people are happy to spend $7
yeah.
on something from the bin, but he's so smart because he's selling it before he purchases it.
Isn't that crazy?
That
That's
is
a crazy concept, right? Yeah,
that is wild to me.
yeah. You
That's
should do
wild.
that at your next. I don't know. Next time you go dumpster diving, go live on Whatnot and see if anybody wants anything you find.
I guess I could. Or
That
when
would
I
be
go to the
crazy.
K-pop mall in Orange County, I'll go to the K-pop mall and I'll just go
Yeah,
live and be like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
there we go. See,
Yeah.
Mm. We'll get you there. We'll make you famous one day.
The only problem is I'm super shy, so it's just like I can't believe I'm doing these like live things. I can't believe I'm
People
doing this
that are
podcast.
listening to this right now don't believe that you're super shy at all. So I don't
I
know.
I I am
When
very
you
very
told me a flip con that you were super shy, I was like, "This is the biggest lie I've ever heard. The biggest lie. This
No,
is
I
such
am
a lie."
I am an introvert. Josh had to like text me to get me to come downstairs that first night I met you.
The night where you thought you put raw you cook grits that that night.
Wait, you have to tell them. Wait,
I don't know what is this. What was this for ants, right? Is this
ants.
for
Yeah,
ants?
if you want to get rid of ants, I knew that you just draw like a chalk line around your trash can, and they don't like
Uh,
chalk. But someone else said they don't like grits.
yeah.
Who was that said that?
I think it was.
Oh, my sweet girl that I met at
Yeah,
FlipCon.
I think it was Catherine. I think Catherine said it,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. And everybody, I figured everybody assumed it's raw grits that you
I
just put down around it.
I thought.
Then when you die, you gotta cook those things and then pour the cooked grits out. And then for some reason, they blow up from eating cooked grits or something. I don't know. I don't know what logic there
Like
was.
rice, like they say, don't throw rice at weddings because the birds eat them and it blows up in their like throat.
Yeah, but that's also raw rice. So it's like they don't cook the rice at weddings either. They don't throw sushi rice at people.
Burning hot steamed rice
It's
at the
like,
bride and groom.
here, take this avocado roll. Here you go. Just
Oh
toss it
my
at people.
gosh.
Yeah, so I think I cried when
That
she
was
was like, "Where?"
night one. We only knew each other for like 5 minutes there.
Yeah, and I think I was in tears when she's like, "Wait, you don't cook the right? You don't cook the grits?"
Wait, I didn't understand how that works. Like, how do you make it? Like, do you have to like
She was like, it's like so. What about the cooking process makes some like not like
splatting grits
it?
around the trash can?
It's like how much butter you have to add to these cooked grits for
Didn't
them to leave you alone.
Oh my gosh. So, but I still don't know. Like, what? So I. So I guess you sprinkle the box of grits or something.
Yeah, I
And
think it's
ants
the
don't
same
like them.
concept. Yeah, same concept as rice and birds. I think it is. I think it's just how it works. I
Or
don't know.
maybe
I
because it's like
use.
powdery, like
Oh, it could
because
work.
like chalk. They don't like chalk because they can't breathe in. The chalk is so thin.
I didn't hear about the chalk. I should try that.
Yeah,
because I've been using the Raid spray and like it's been working.
yeah.
But
We just use Raid.
But I feel like I'm dying after my spray. I have to like close
Yes.
my nose capsules and all that because it does not feel like it's good for me.
Well, summer's almost over, so the ants are gonna start going away anyways.
No, not where I live. We got summer 24/7. So,
oh,
well, you're in the same climate as me. I feel like LA is very similar to Florida.
You have steamy summer.
You don't have steamy summers.
We have dry desert summer.
Oh no. Well, do you have dry desert?
The mosquitoes are starting to die now. Those are the ones that they like eat me alive.
Oh no, yeah, same. I went to cook burgers yesterday, and I had to spray myself with like bug off before I go outside because I knew they would destroy me. So
when your accent comes out, it reminds me that you have an accent because you don't 90% of the time you don't have an accent, but on certain words, I'm just like
burgers one of them? Is burgers.
I don't know how you said it. It was came out.
like Pink Panther.
Super Russian.
Super Russian burgers. We like burgers. We eat burgers all the time. Burgers are very good. Me like burgers with bread and cheese. Very good burgers.
I forget, and then it comes out on random words, and it's just
yeah. Some people are shocked that I have it. I'm like, I thought it was way more noticeable, but I guess if I don't say burgers, people don't know. I guess this is what you're telling me.
But it's also got almost like a New Jersey.
It is. It's a northeast because I've been in Philly most of my life. So it's like a northeast Slavic, Russian, Ukrainian accent. It's quite the combination.
It's yeah.
I say water.
Water.
You know? The proper way to say it, water.
Yeah, my mom's from Philly, so
she says it right there.
Yeah, and my dad's from Texas, so
that's a big
I feel like I've got a horrible mashup of an accent, and I'm a California girl, so it's
yeah, you just got how did that work out?
A Southern Belle, Valley girl, East Coast.
How does that work out? Well, your mom's from Philly, your dad's from Texas. How did you end up in Cali? How did
they met at a speakeasy in Los Angeles.
Ooh, That was a very, very easy speakeasy.
My dad walked up to her and she said, "I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't feel good tonight. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to anyone."
Quite the pickup line.
so my dad goes, "Okay, you don't want to talk to anyone? I'll just sit here at your table and make sure no one comes over and talks to you and bothers you."
Oh, look at that. That's next level game right there.
Yeah. And so my mom's dad is from Texas and my dad's from Texas. So he thinks that that's what got her. He mentioned he's from Texas. And so she was like, "Oh, my dad's from Texas." So.
Wow. Then boom.
And I was born in Hollywood, if you can't tell.
Can't tell at all. So you've been in Cali your whole life?
I am a California girl. I did the whole I want to be a child actor thing, all of that. I was a theater major.
You weren't a child actor? I
was not a child actor. I got into the entertainment industry when I was in college.
Oh.
And then it's crazy. So you realize how crazy it is. Hollywood is crazy. And then so just to kind of keep my foot in it, I'm still a stage manager for live theater.
Okay, so that's a good thing you brought it back to it because I want to come back to that. So
okay,
playing a role of a stage manager at a live theater, what do you do?
I tell everyone what to do. So when you go to a concert, the stage manager is okay, open the house and let the audience in. So the stage manager runs literally everything. Okay, doors can open now. Okay, I'm going to go get the celebrities ready. Okay, curtain, it's time for curtain. Okay, start turning on the lights and turn on the smoke machine.
So you're like a wedding planner, but for a stage theater kind of. For
the live stage.
No, never described it like that.
Yeah. So it's just you're the lights, camera, action person, but it's live, so you don't get It's not like the movies where it's like, cut, I didn't like that, or she got the line wrong. It's like, if they slip up, they slip up. If they get it wrong, they get it wrong. But what's cool about actors is they cover for each other. So if you mess up, there's usually an actor there to kind of like.
That sounds like a full-time gig in its own.
It
doesn't sound like something you just say, oh, let me go do this for 8 hours every 2 weeks or something. It sounds like something you have to be committed to.
Yeah. And it's contract. So yes. So if
how often do you do that? Like a month?
You're hired for like a good month or something, because it's like,
oh, okay, I got you.
You know, like a Broadway show. A Broadway show runs for like months. So if you get hired as the stage manager for a Broadway show, you've probably got work for like a good 6 months.
And is that like 8 hours a day work, or how does the schedule work for that?
Rehearsals probably like all day, but then once the show goes live to the public, then you probably only have to come in for like 4 hours a night.
Okay,
4 or 5 hours a night.
Do you have to be there for rehearsals too?
Yes, because you're the stage manager.
Okay, so once you get hired for that, you can't be doing anything else besides that for the day.
They own you by contract. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I am a contractor for a murder mystery dinner theater that runs all year.
Oh, so how often do you have work?
So that's well, we actually have not done it since COVID because it's in your face live dinner theater. But when it was running, it's on the weekends and private parties.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like, if you think I'm going to hang out with you for the weekends, if you think I'm going to go on a date with you, if you think you're going to book me for any nighttime thing on the weekend, you can't get me.
Because explains why you're single again.
I actually went on a date this week.
Whoa!
I know.
Tell us more. I'm intrigued now.
I said yes to someone.
Whoa! Tell me about it. Was that your first date? How long was the one before that? When was last?
The one before that was maybe a month or so ago.
Oh, okay. So you've been active. Okay,
you know, they try it. They try it.
Will there be a date too with this gentleman?
This gentleman was nice. He was like, we met online. We were only talking for like a couple days, and right away he was like, how can I see you in person?
Well, that's my thing too.
He was assertive.
I hate is that weird? Because that's how I do my online dates. Because I don't want to chat with somebody for like 2 weeks, then I get to see him.
I would say I don't want to text you for 8,000 days before you
my thing is like a week. I give it a week from between I match to something has to happen in person.
I wouldn't even go that long.
Ever.
I wouldn't go that long, to be honest with you. I appreciated that he was like, okay, like we're talking back and forth with each other. It looks like we get along. Like, let's do something about it.
Okay, good. That's how I feel, because a lot of times you get face to face and it's not as, you don't get along that well at all. You're like, okay, well, good thing.
Are we going to keep text? Like all the things we were texting, it's like, might as well say this in person.
Yep.
And then you can find out if you get along in person.
Yeah.
But for females that are watching this, I always get on the phone with them before, because you don't know who you're texting. And what if they have like a stutter or something and can't get through a sentence? Like, those are things you probably want to know before you get.
I had people like FaceTiming before too, to make sure I'm the same person. So you don't show up.
Females, because people be crazy today. But
people be crazy.
And flowers are always a good idea.
Really? I wasn't aware of this.
If you
are first date?
Yeah.
Holy.
I mean, if
he bring you flowers
about something?
If you want to do something
about something?
What kind of flowers are we talking about here? Talking about, because you don't want to give the wrong message.
He brought me a bouquet of pink roses.
Pink roses. Is that safe? Is that a safe color choice and safe flower?
Yeah, light pink, a dozen in a bundle.
Because I feel like red roses, you already said, like, okay, this is like my
red roses is kind of like
it's a little extreme. Yellow roses is like a very friendship kind of rose. You don't want to bring yellow roses either.
Yellow would have been pretty, but the baby pink was very
baby pink,
beautiful to me.
Okay, so it was a good touch. Baby pink roses on the first date. Okay.
And we met for brunch on the beach. Not on the beach, but close to the beach.
Whoa! Did he pay?
It was very OC. It was very OC.
Yeah, I could see Rachel Bilson in the background, just doing whatever.
Yes,
that was like one of my biggest crushes growing up, Rachel Bilson.
Wait, do I know who Rachel Bilson is?
She's Summer from the OC, from the OC show.
Oh yes. Okay.
She was with Cohen.
Yeah. Actually, this is funny because we met in Laguna Beach.
Well, look at that.
Yeah. So flowers are always a good idea. Ask them as fast as you can.
Ask if they eat meat. That's the first question you ask. Is
you know what I told him, I said, where do you want to meet? Because I got to check first because I'm vegetarian. And he did respond with, oh, yeah, that's right.
I would say that's a good response. That's the accurate response.
It was nice, like a little fancy little brunch place. So I was like, I love it. Let's do it. And he booked me for the next day. Like I don't know how he got me like that. But
he didn't waste any time. Look at that.
Yeah, we saw each. It was less than 24 hours. Usually it's like, oh, Friday night or something.
Yeah.
He was like, tomorrow morning brunch.
Did he pay?
Of course he did.
There we go. Okay. I don't know. I hate this whole like new age thing where it's like split the meal or whatever thing. I'm like, no, if I'm taking a girl out, I'm paying for the whole thing.
Yeah, I think if you like someone,
yeah, okay,
you should treat her to a nice time. And
gentlemen,
flowers are always a good idea.
You pay attention. Flowers, pink roses, next day brunch.
Okay, but honestly, you can go to Trader Joe's and get the cheapest like you can get really nice flowers.
Sure, I can go to Publix or next door to me.
Whatever you gotta do, I don't want to know.
But you know, here's a tip. Back when I was a flower guy, the produce stores have really good flowers for the cheapest rate. Like when you go to buy produce,
I have seen some flowers in the grocery section. Yeah, and the fruits and the produce. Yeah,
the produce section flowers. They're like $5 for a bouquet. You don't have to. One of the biggest ripoffs is when I ever did long distance dating. And I had to send flowers. I was like, holy moly, this thing is costing me $62 to send a bouquet of flowers when they're $5 next door.
Right.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
I also used hacks too. When I used to date somebody, when I lived in PA.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
Oh no, it's a good hack. It's a good hack. You got to hear it. One of my exes went to college in Florida, and I used to live in Pennsylvania. So when it was her birthday, I asked one of my friends that lived close by to buy a bouquet and all that, and deliver it to her.
Oh yeah.
So I paid the guy for the bouquet, paid him for his time, and it was still half cheaper than buying a bouquet online. So that was my little hack. Was like I got him to do it. I paid him. He was happy. He made money. And she
I would
had
actually appreciate that if like you worked it out to where like someone is like so and so wanted you to have this or something. Like I actually would like that better.
Right?
I would be impressed. Like whoa, well maybe because I'm Ghetto Ghazelle, you know.
You were like, whoa, this guy is frugal and went
like you worked that out. Okay. I mean, so long as the flowers still look great.
What he bought them that same day. It's not like,
yeah. As long as it's like these are
like flowers. You got her favorite chocolates. It was like a nice card. It was like everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? You would think she would like be head over heels for me. You know, like what the heck?
Her loss.
Her loss. I don't even know her. No, she married she's 28 or 29, and she married like a 62-year-old. So she's doing good.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not hating on her.
Yeah, well, priorities. You know, priorities are important.
On her. I mean, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I told her I'll message her in about 35 years.
Right. Check on him and see if he's still doing okay.
I'll be the age that she likes then. So I'll be like, I'll text you in 30 years to see what you're doing.
I am not knocking on the girls that get taken care of.
It's such a good way to approach it. I love it.
I'm not. Honestly.
It's such a good way to describe the act. Girls get taken care of. Yeah,
I'm not.
You, right?
I mean, I would go ahead and say that I would be okay with that for myself. I'm 42 years old.
Yeah.
I'm a nice gal. I'm a nice gal.
Get that sugar daddy, ladies. Get that sugar daddy. This is what she's saying. There we go. Anyway, back to the ghetto.
Send the DM. How do I do it right there?
Yeah, hey, there we go, guys. All you sugar daddies that are watching, Ghetto Ghazelle is available. she won't eat meat, but she can do anything else. Speaking of the Ghetto Ghazelle name, there's a concept you brought up at FlipCon that nobody liked at all, which was called No Spend September. Is that what you called it? Right?
No, we are in No Spend September, and I was so afraid that you were going to ask me how's it going.
I am going to ask you how's it going. First of all, you know how it's going for me. I spent like $20 buying pictures of people I never heard of near whatnot. So you know it's going well for me. I'm doing
great for you. That's a great investment, though. You're going to be able to flip those real nice.
Yo, every day I go to my PO box in my post office, and there's like 5 boxes from whatnot, and I have no clue.
Are you shopping on whatnot?
I have no clue what's in those boxes.
I told you what happened. I went to follow your show, and then I found myself in the dang Skims show. $78 later.
It becomes a problem.
I was trying to sell some of that stuff today.
It didn't work out.
I was trying to sell the Skims bodysuit with the thong.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised no one bought that.
It's again, you got to niche down for the whatnot thing.
Not the right market. Not the right market.
Yeah. So I named myself Ghetto Ghazelle because there was someone called Struggling Gazelle that was doing the Dave Ramsey debt-free journey thing.
Yes.
And I was like, well, if they're struggling, I'm ghetto because I'm selling trash. So I was like, you're struggling Gazelle, I'm Ghetto Gazelle.
Is Gazelle like a thing from Dave Ramsey? Is that something?
So they say you have to be intense. Like once you get sick and tired of being broke all the time, you turn into this like quick gazelle. Like, and he said what he says is you have to be gazelle intense. So
why gazelle? Doesn't gazelle just get eaten by a lion?
I don't know. And
it's like a weird thing to be intense about.
When you Google gazelle, they're all getting caught by like a cheetah.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like that's a weird animal to get inspiration from.
Yeah. So he says you got to be gazelle intense. You got to be running for your life. You got to be like sell everything.
So like survival mode is what he's trying to put it.
Yeah, like you get so sick and tired of being broke that you don't care that you've sold your couch and you don't have a couch in your living room.
So how long ago did you discover this debt-free journey? Well, when did you start?
Well, Dave Ramsey I've been listening to for like years, but then when I saw that people were doing it,
are you doing better than you deserve? Are you doing better?
I'm doing better than I deserve.
Okay.
So when I saw they were on Instagram, I was like, oh, I want to join a debt-free community on Instagram. And Instagram kind of holds you accountable. So I figured that would be best for me to do my debt-free journey in front of people. So here I am. But I didn't know that was going to bring me more so into the reseller community.
Yeah, I feel like those communities kind of mesh well together. A lot of people started reselling on the side to get out of debt.
Yes.
They need extra money to pay for that stuff. So I think it correlates really well.
Yeah.
So how long have you been debt free now?
What's that?
How long have you been debt free?
I'm not debt free.
Oh, so you're a fake gazelle.
No, I'm still.
You're like an antelope. You're an antelope.
No. No, so I was on the Dave Ramsey show. Talked to Dave Ramsey when I had.
You were?
Yes,
That's
I had about 8,500 something, and I called him crying. What am I gonna do? The credit card companies are calling me. I had 14 credit cards that were like maxed out in collections. Dang. Yeah, it was bad. This is where I got a lot of people at FlipCon were coming up to me talking about, they're like, you're saying the thing we don't say out loud. And I'm like, yeah, who's gonna talk about it?
Yeah.
Who's gonna say the dark side of the debt?
The dark side.
And I said this at FlipCon, 78%, we're at 78% now of Americans live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
So
what was the 9 out of 10? There was also something said 9 out of 10 Americans or something.
well, I was saying like so 78% were all that's basically like if you line up 10 people,
yeah, okay, yeah. 8 of them are gonna
point
be
at 8 of them,
yeah.
they could not survive an emergency until
That's
their place
crazy, right? I was posting about it on my vlog last week. How I had just I don't know where just all these car issues back to back to back to back to back. In the last 2 weeks, I dropped $2,000 on my car to keep it functioning. And I got all these comments from people saying like I wouldn't have been able to survive that,
right?
like if that happened to me.
Yeah.
So like,
and baby step one in the Dave Ramsey baby steps is to put your baby emergency fund aside first before you start tackling
that's what
credit cards. And
I don't follow the Dave Ramsey thing, but I do have an emergency fund. Yeah, and then it I add to it based on how well my month did. So if I have a really good month, I add a lot more to it than I would have if it was just like a regular month.
Okay, that's smart. Yeah. And I know you're saving saving for a house.
Yeah. House.
Ladies.
They don't
ladies. he told me how much he has saved, and I'm just saying.
Did I tell you? Did I really?
You did tell me. You told me the number.
I must have been drinking. That's not something I share.
I know the number. So I'm just saying,
the number probably is different now since it's probably got added to
okay,
it. So
exactly. Well, all right. Then there you go.
It should be more in that number.
If you want to be taken care of.
Yeah, trust me, it's not taking care of a number. I guess it depends what you want in life. If you want like Taco Bell every day, I got taken care of that for you.
Hey, a Taco Bell gold digger could be a beautiful person. I don't know.
If you want steak and scallops, that's not the right guy yet. Not yet. Wait till this podcast blows up, then we're gonna do it.
I was telling my sister, I was like, I gotta get on a podcast today. He's like a super duper like famous YouTuber podcaster. I gotta put my lashes on.
Super duper famous. Yes, that's all accurate words to describe me.
I had to like redo my makeup, put my eyelashes on just for this.
I'm glad you put them on because I wouldn't have recognized you. Well,
you did threaten me a few days ago. You said I better look good.
Did I say that too? That sounds like something I would say. It definitely sounds like something I would say. So.
Well, because I was like, I feel like I'm just going into the like roster of beautiful women that you just have on your podcast.
I mean, I had Becky Park on right before you.
I know. I feel like you just have a collection of ladies.
I have another beautiful lady coming on tonight because I'm
going on. You have nothing but baddies come on your. You got nothing but baddies coming on your podcast. So
that's hilarious.
I guess I'm just adding myself to the list here.
There we go. Make sure you tell Becky Park that she's a baddie.
Yeah, she's a baddie.
She is a baddie. No lie.
My beautiful Korean baddie.
Man, Becky's awesome.
Yeah.
She said nothing but terrible things about you. But
I saw.
So anyway,
I think that you guys both believed that I looked younger than I am. So yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be the comment section of this podcast too. So no one's gonna believe that you're 42.
She's 42. Yes, you guys, I'm 42. Yeah. So if you know any 42-year-old or older single gentlemen, send them on over.
42 or older, guys. She doesn't date younger. That's why.
I mean, I can hang with younger.
How old was this guy last week? This brunch guy with roses.
Oh, Rose's brunch guy, who also, he was a nice Korean gentleman. He was 42.
Oh, perfect. Well, look at that.
He was an artist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So is there a date
Disney
to happening?
Illustration artist, like those guys.
So he makes no money. I'm surprised he can pay for brunch.
Oh my gosh!
It's probably his week paycheck that he just spent on your tater tots or whatever you got, your avocado toast.
I pray to God he does not see this.
It's at the hour mark. He probably would have clicked off by now anyway. He probably was there for the first 10 minutes and he was done.
Oh. Yeah, so I'll go younger if you want to, like, if you want to take care of a 42-year-old baddie.
If like an 18-year-old like really likes his mom, or just wants to date a mom figure, you can work out. Why not?
If you want to bring roses to the brunch every time, then I'll show up.
I don't know. What'd you have at brunch? Did you have an avocado toast? I guess right.
No, I had eggs Benedict.
Are you have to have eggs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a vegetarian. You're not vegan. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't eat meat. So I had eggs Benedict. But you know what's weird about dates? It's hard to eat on dates. It's like,
you also picked the messiest food, man. You picked some
messy.
poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. Yeah, you picked the wrong.
It and it just explodes all over.
Yeah.
I was
eggs
like,
hollandaise. Eggs Benedict. I had eggs Benny yesterday.
I love eggs Benedict.
I had smoked salmon. Smoked salmon eggs Benny. I don't know if you have to have that or not.
I had the vegetarian version, so they put, instead of the salmon, they replace it with spinach.
Ew. Such a terrible replacement.
It was really good.
At least do like beets or something. It's red looking,
It was good, and he had a burrito, and I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
No,
I'm not gonna say it.
You can't say. I'm not gonna say it.
It was a very nice date.
Oh, okay. Is there a date 2 coming up?
No.
No, he's done.
It's done.
He brought you roses. He paid for your food, and you said, "I'm out of here."
We're both looking for a spouse, so that's the conversation we had.
Oh, dang! Day 1. Dang, you could just knock it out of the park.
That's the conversation we had after the date. Like, we're looking for different things in a spouse.
Okay, so he won't be watching this. He won't be watching this at all then. So you can say whatever you want.
Right? Yeah.
He's not like following you to see what
you got to have adult conversations after the dates.
Yeah, no, I respect that.
Yeah.
Doesn't Dave Ramsey say you got to know how much debt they have by like day 3? Then like a Dave Ramsey thing.
We didn't talk about that part. You didn't
get to the dead part. That's it. Day 3. You gotta figure that out. That I do it. People always think it's weird. They're like, "Why are you asking me about my student loans?" I'm like, "I just want to know. Just want to know how much you got."
And that's why I hope some provider men watch your podcast so they can come to take care of this 42.
The last girl I went on a date with, she had $120,000 in student loan debt.
Woo!
And I was like, "Nice knowing you."
I mean,
I was like, I ain't paying for that. Get out of here. 120,000.
So this is why I should say this. That it's like, oh, you're a reseller. Oh, you're on eBay. Or do you own eBay? Because
I get that all the time because that's on my dating profile is like reseller, content creator. And they're like, "That's like a hobby, though. What do you do for work?" I'm like, "That's what I do for work. It's not like a hobby."
And you're collecting the baddies for it, okay? So.
Yeah, baddie collector. I should add that to my my resume.
Yeah,
reseller, content creator / baddie collector.
Yeah, you can put the
join the list.
Your name.
Let me do it real quick right here so people see. Philly Flipper, baddie
collector.
Boom. People know who they're dealing with.
Oh my gosh. I think if you're upfront about it, then
why not?
The baddies come through.
Tiffany is a baddie. She has.
You know what? Okay, so the date that I went on before this guy, he was a professional comedian in town in LA. For whatever comedians do. And I told him, I said, "You know what? Funny guys get the baddies. And you are a funny guy."
I'm a funny guy. Well, thank you.
Are.
I'm also a mushroom. Did I tell you that?
Didn't someone say at FlipCon or when on something you were on something, we were on live or something, and they were saying like you always have women surrounded around you. So you're always surrounded by women.
That's something Mel would say. The back from Burnout. She's always intrigued about all the women that are surrounded by me.
It was one of the dudes. Was it Oh, darn. The one that has the like fun song playing before his YouTube videos.
The fun that has a fun song playing. Sound like nobody. Nobody has a fun song.
He did
playing.
like he did like the raffle at FlipCon. And he always wears a hat really low.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Darn, I can't.
Kevin? Commonwealth Picker?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's who it is. Yes.
The one with the banjo playing on his thing? You call that a fun song?
I think he was the one that said he always sees you surrounded by women wherever you.
He's not wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong.
Like beautiful women, love funny gentlemen.
Look, case in point, right here. Look at this podcast right now. Look at this.
You're always funny. You should be.
Do you know how hard it is to be funny 24/7? You know how hard it is to always make people laugh the whole time? It's not easy.
It's hard for me to be doing this right now. I am an introvert. I am.
You're doing great.
I am a very shy person, so I'm like.
You're doing a good job faking it.
So
just don't cry after the show, like you cried at FlipCon.
I did cry at FlipCon. No one knows that. Yeah. Did I say that to anyone yet? Well,
you told it to me, and
yeah. And I cried a few times in my hotel room at FlipCon because I'm such an introvert. It's like I gotta like work myself up for like being on stage and like talking to people. And
was that the first time you ever on stage? Like talked about your whatever journey or whatever?
For the debt-free journey, yes.
Yeah.
But I did a lot of public speaking in the store for Apple. I was the ShamWow girl. The ShamWow, like, let me show you how the iPod works and this or the iPhone or whatever the heck.
That takes a good skill. That's not easy to do. That's
every day, all day.
Yeah.
Like ShamWow girl.
I can't imagine why you left.
Well, because I was gluing eyelashes onto people's faces.
You're like, this is way more profitable.
Yeah.
So how did you?
In 8 hours, I was making in just an hour to glue eyelashes to people's faces.
The math was mathing, as people say, right?
The math was mathing, and it wasn't mathing for selling rich people computers.
There we go. So how did you and Josh meet?
You know what? We both could not figure out how we met while we were at FlipCon. We couldn't figure it out. And then I finally remembered, like towards the end, he and I both follow Rally Roots. They're like huge resellers in Florida.
They live an hour away from me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Jealousy. I'm like a big fan of theirs. So actually they're the ones that kind of like got me back in like reseller thing, the eBay reselling thing. So anyway, so this is how I figured it out. So when they started really being active on YouTube, I believe Josh made their intro song.
Oh, okay.
The intro video of their fists like bumping. And I think because they said, thank you, Harry Tornado, for making our intro, I ended up following him from that.
Wow. So he had
and
like
then
no
I don't know
subscribers.
If he followed me back or what, but then fast forward years later.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah. Dang.
And I think that's why we couldn't figure it out. I'm like, how do we know each other? I don't know.
I thought you guys doing like a debt-free thing together or something like that. You were in the same like.
You know what? I honestly didn't know if I didn't know they were doing like a debt-free journey or anything like that. But they've got like cool stuff going on now, like the house that they're doing. He's
about to own half of South Carolina. That's his plan. He's gonna buy all the land he can.
And he sold FlipCon. I'm like, how much money did you get for that? Like he flipped FlipCon.
It's gonna be your next hustle is just buying names and selling it.
I know, yeah. I'm like, he flipped FlipCon.
Pretty impressive.
He flipped the actual FlipCon.
Can you flip something that you don't buy though? Because he never bought FlipCon. He just created it.
Yeah, I mean that That's what I'm going to do on Whatnot. I'm going to create amazing things and fling them. Yeah. So I'm excited for Whatnot.
So you did a really good 20-minute tangent, walking around debt-free September or spend-free September.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
hoping that I would forget.
I know.
But I
really didn't want to talk about this. So week 1 was hard. I forgot about.
First of all, before you share about it, tell people what it is, what actually this whole concept is.
September. Yeah. So if you ever want to find out what your problem is and why you're having an issue with money, do a no spend month or do a no spend week. But September is super popular
or no spend hour. No spend hour. Can we do that?
And your body will tell you what you want to spend money on. I could say that for sure. So no spend September is the popular month to do a no spend month. So we were talking about it at FlipCon and everyone was like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, shoot. So I signed up for it.
I did.
So you don't spend any money in the month of September. You only pay bills and you only put gas in your car. And if you want to go real crazy, you only eat the food that's in your cupboard, in your pantry, and in your fridge.
Well, yeah, you got to spend money on food though, right?
So I do go to the grocery store.
Okay.
But
think about
September means
nothing, no eating out, no going out, no buying things on Whatnot.
You can go out. You just can't spend any money.
Oh.
So
is that what you told? Is that what you told your date? It's I would pay.
No,
I'm doing no spend September. Can you also pay for my gas there and back? Because I that's the expense I'm ready to pay at this point.
That is in my dating profile though. That you need to make sure I can get there safely and back home safely. This is Los Angeles. If you want me to go somewhere crazy, you got to pay for the Uber. I'm sorry.
Wait, so you don't have a car?
I have a car.
Okay, so what do you need Uber for?
Sometimes they're oh, let's go to the Getty Museum or something. Something LA.
Let's go see Skid Row. That's a good day. Let's go see the hotel where the Asian
hike some LA dudes. LA dudes want you to do something fancy, and I'm like, that's an hour drive for me. But this guy was.
Let's go see the Griffith Observatory.
Yes.
Is that far from you?
No? That's an hour drive.
Oh, that's a hike.
Los Angeles is huge. So
I believe it.
Anyways, we're going on a tangent, you guys.
I have ADHD. I think Tiffany might too.
So do I.
So this is hard for us to keep a topic here.
So how is September going?
Yes. Okay, back on the question.
Your warning is if you're going to do no spend September, prep yourself for the things that you automatically spend money on.
Buy it beforehand.
Yeah, sure. Get it before,
have a buy a lot August. Buy more than usual August to get ready for no spend September.
What's going on. So I had something set up to I was gonna hang out with a friend, and the whole hangout required spending money. So it was just that was already on my calendar though, way before I agreed to doing no spend September. So on day 2 of September, or it was day 3 or something, we went to this shopping event. So that week 1 was really hard. Day 1.
Wait, did you not shop? Did you not spend anything at the shopping event?
Because I planned to be at the shopping event.
Oh, so you failed. Here's what you're telling me. You failed.
So you can set up your no spend September. You can say, okay, I'm only going to allow myself 4 spending days out of the month. So you can choose them wisely. It's my mom's birthday, so I have to buy my mom a birthday present. Yeah. So that will be one of my spending days. So, but I just forgot about all that stuff. So I had a hard first week.
I believe it.
Day 1, it wasn't my fault. I was going to be $0 on day 1.
It wasn't my fault.
Spending 29 cents.
On what?
Because I had a $10 voucher. Let me explain myself. It wasn't my fault.
It sounds like I feel like 20 cents is a success. I don't think you should.
It wasn't my fault. Okay, so I had a $10 voucher, and it expired on August. How many days are in August? 31.
30 days in September, April, June, August.
So okay, so it said it expired August 31st. So I wake up on September 1st and I was like, shoot, I forgot to spend my $10 voucher. So I went on my phone to check, and it actually said it expires on the 1st. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna get $10 and I'm gonna use this voucher and not have to spend anything because it's no spend September. I look at my phone, there's a voucher under it for $4. I was like, great, I'm gonna spend $14 at this place. And it's no spend September. I'm going to spend exactly $14. I go to get my eyeliner that I'm running out of. Again, you don't plan for the things that you're running out of. And it's no spend September. And you're like, shoot. So I'm running out of my eyeliner. I go get my eyeliner is exactly $14. I use the voucher for $14. They made me pay tax.
All right. It's only 29 cents. I feel like you're good.
To me, that was a fail.
That was a fail? 29 cents was a fail for you?
Because on my chart, I have to mark an X.
Oh, so it's not like how much you spent. It's an X or a check mark.
Oh, my battery's dying. Okay, I think we're gonna.
How much time you got?
I don't know. How much time on a Mac do we have?
What percentage is it at?
I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't tell me.
If it's 20%, you're good.
10%.
Oh, okay. So we gotta hurry up and end this.
Well, I have a plug. I just don't know where to plug it in. Oh, I can plug it in right there.
No, okay. Want to plug it in now? I can cut this part out.
Okay, sing a song to yourself.
No, it's just a podcast. This stuff will get cut out, so it's not a problem. Just gotta put the timestamp of 121.
I forgot we're not live.
Not live.
Okay, hold on. I'm plugging it in. Edit this out. Edit this part out. Okay.
Oh, I heard the thing. I heard the thing.
Okay, so to me that was a fail because
hold on.
Oh wait.
Gotta put where we came back. 39. All right.
We're back.
Yeah.
Oh,
action.
You have like editing software?
No, I just type in from when you came out, when I came in, so I know when to edit.
So you don't have to look for it.
Yeah. No,
okay.
I don't want to be scrolling to see where you're looking for your charger for 8 minutes.
This is where I don't want to be a YouTuber.
that right there, that takes 2 seconds.
That alone is like, I'm like, no.
I don't want to be searching for.
Like, I just want to upload the whole thing.
Sometimes I do that. Like for my vlog channel, it's legit. I don't really edit much out of it at all. It's just boom, just how it goes. So
yeah. We have ADHD problems.
We do have ADHD problems. It's a tough life to live.
So according to my rules, if you spent on that day, that even if it was 29 cents, that's an X.
All right, so we're on day 15 right now. How many X's are in your calendar?
It's not good.
Is it more than a half?
It's I would say maybe 5, at least 5. I need a do-over.
No spin October.
and yeah. I would like to do a do-over because I don't feel good about this.
And you said the goal of this is you see what you desire the most. You're like, okay,
oh yeah,
that's the issue, right? So
I immediately know what my problem is. I want to I don't want to cook. I don't want to eat what's already at home. And
I have that issue a lot. So I
just want to go to Chipotle. I just want to go to Chop Stop and have them make the salad for me. I don't want to make my salad. So last night I cooked like vegetarian gluten-free ravioli and some like zucchini coins, and it's just like
you weren't enjoying it?
No, it was great, but it's just like I want someone else to make my food. I want to go to Chipotle.
For me, I have because I have a big ego problem, so I was like, look at me, I just made this, and I feel so good when I eat. What I make, I was like, look what I just created.
I do like, trust me, I took pictures.
I mean, if you did take pictures, did it happen? That's what I'm saying, right?
And I'm an Instagrammer and I document everything, and I don't cook. So when I do cook something, it's like, this is saying something, you guys. But But like right now, I want to go to
Did
Chipotle
you?
right now.
What was the caption? The caption was like, "Somebody better put a ring on this." Was that the caption on the
I
food?
haven't posted it yet, but maybe that's what I will put.
That might be you'd be like, how am I still single when I'm producing zucchini rings like this?
I mean,
The only ring I can afford or something would be a zucchini ring. That would be the caption.
who my roses are dying from last week. Who wants to bring me my new roses?
Dang, so I can't bring me my own. It's no spend September. I can't be buying them.
I know.
Somebody else better do it.
Yeah, so it's that's my main issue is I want to bring food into the house when there's already food in the house.
Yeah. That was like when I was telling you about my whole saving process and everything like that. That was the biggest thing for me too. Is that
you had to cut out Starbucks.
Yeah, I still cut out Starbucks. I haven't gone since FlipCon, by the way. So pat on the back right there.
Yeah.
And it's down the street from me. The $2 Keurig at the garage sale saved me from going to Starbucks. It's been really good.
we just got a Keurig machine last week. I don't really drink like everyday coffee, but I like to pull over at Starbucks.
Yeah, you see, you get it. Yeah,
but I usually only need to do that when I need to be around people because introvert. So
you gotta be drinking something when you're around people. You can't just stand there. Yeah, that makes sense.
It takes all my energy to be like around humans.
Well, when I was saving for the move, I moved. I don't know if you know, I'm originally from Philly, since that's the name.
Yep, moved to Florida.
I moved to Florida last year, and I was saving for it. I was like, okay, I got to cut out this, and this. And that's when I realized I was like, my biggest, because I was pretty much living out of the warehouse because I was there the whole time working. So I didn't have I got to go to the movies expense or go to like events expense. My expense was Wawa. That's the most money I ever spent on. Do you know what Wawa is? You know what Wawa is, right? You've been to Philly.
Wawa. Wawa.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my biggest expense. I went to Wawa 3 times a day.
I love Wawa.
Yeah.
I love vegetarian. I love Wawa.
What do you get at Wawa as a vegetarian?
When I was there a few weeks ago, I had them make me a bagel.
Oh. Yo,
bagel with cream cheese, veggie
cream cheese. And there are cucumbers and tomatoes. Did you put that on your bagel?
I think they put a tomato on there.
Yeah.
Remember, I texted you while I was eating it. I was like, the bread on the East Coast is wild.
Oh yeah. No, so we take our bread seriously.
like I feel like eating bread here on the West Coast, I'm poisoning myself.
Yeah, no. East Coast East Coast bread is different. Northeast Coast, but
yeah, I was gonna say you said it was a special region of bread that.
No, it's from like Philly to New York. That part right there. They know how to do. They have to do bagels
pizza,
really well. Yeah.
Wild. Yeah. So
that was my life. I'll go to breakfast at Wawa, get myself a large coffee, a breakfast sandwich. I would go to lunch, get myself a hoagie. Cheap. You think it's cheap, but you go 3 or 4 times a day, it doesn't become cheap very quick.
Or they have the in Philly, they have the tasty cakes.
Oh yeah, see, you know all about that. Yeah, the tasty cakes are mad good. Yeah, I used to work next to their factory way back in the day. Yeah, so I could smell them every time I would go outside for lunch at work. I could smell them.
Yeah, I don't leave the East Coast without devouring tasty cakes.
Going on an excursion.
and the archway cookies. They're like chocolate cookies, and it looks like they sprinkled sugar on top of the double chocolate cookies.
Where do you get those? Where is archway cookies?
I think we just get them at the grocery store, but they're only in New Jersey, Philly, that area.
Next time you go to Philly, go to Federal Hill Donuts. You would never have a donut again.
It's called Federal Donuts?
Federal Hill Donuts.
Oh, Federal Hill Donuts.
It's in I already forgot the section of Philly. It's by the river. There's a special part for it. It's next to Old City in Philly. It's really good.
The best donuts know where it is.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's the best donuts I've ever had.
Yeah, I feel like there's something going on with the bread product.
Yeah,
the bread and pastry product on the East Coast, and I like don't ever want to have bread over here ever again because.
Do you know who Dave Portnoy is? The Barstool Sports guy?
No.
So Dave Portnoy is Barstool Sports. Ever heard of them? Like
I
a
don't
huge
think
multi-million dollar company. Well, you don't watch sports, I guess. So so one of his sticks is he does pizza reviews. He goes across the country and reviews every single pizza. It's called One Bite, and he tries pizza from everywhere. And he ranks it on a scale of 1 to 10, and it's like a huge thing. I think he probably did over 1,000 reviews in his life. Every single day he puts a different pizza review from a different place. So he was in Philly once, and he was in line for pizza, and they were like, "Hey, there's a donut across the street. You should try that donut." And it was Federal Hill Donuts, and he lost his mind. He was like, "This is the best donut I have ever had."
I'm so mad because I was just there. I should have tried that.
And he was there during like the fall, so it was like apple season. So he had like a apple donut.
Oh no!
Yeah, and he was like
amazing.
Yeah, he liked it.
I literally was just there. I would have loved to have tried out.
I'm gonna see if I can find the
donuts.
Portnoy Federal Hill. Well, no, Federal Donuts, not Federal Hill Donuts. It's just Federal Donuts.
I feel like Federal Donuts sounds familiar to me.
Yeah. See, hopefully he doesn't curse too much. He's known for profanity, so I don't know. Do you see him?
Whoa, this is high tech.
Yeah.
It's right across the street, Federal Donuts, and it had a line around it, a buzz, so it's like we're right across the street. I had to give it a shot. Bonus donut review.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
I mean, it's a great donut. I mean, how can I submit? I feel like I'm in an apple orchard. Honeycrisp, by the way, for the win. I mean, those are like a 9.8 donut. I mean, those are this is as good a donut as you can. Donut can't be better than this donut. I don't know if all warm donuts like this. This is a freaking great donut. Melted my face donut. 9.8 was it just. This donut blew my dick off. I saw this right across the street.
That's there you go. So
now
he's an expert. That's the guy. Federal Donuts. You guys are watching. That's the spot.
So
there we go.
So no spend September.
How do we get on this? Wawa. That's how we got out there.
I might honestly like what is today? Today is the 15th. Okay, yeah. I might reset no spend September and start it today.
So just like half a month.
Yeah, I mean go 15 to 15.
Oh, dang.
Like no spend September, October.
How many times in your life have you done the no spend things?
I've done no spend September multiple times. I think I've done a few no spend weeks. Cause again, you're just trying to figure out like the problems. So
now that you figure out the problem, what's the point of doing it anymore? You already know the problem.
Okay. The very first time I did no spend September, I was struggling. And I remember, I'll never forget, it was time to pay rent on the 1st. And I was like, I wrote that check with no problem because I wasn't blowing my money on stupid crap for a whole month.
I believe it.
And I am an impulse buyer, and the internet ads.
The Instagram ads, whatnot is terrible for impulse buyers.
I know. You saw what happened. I went to say hello to you. Way. I went to say hello to you,
and you got some espresso cups out of it. So
I went to say, hello. Yeah, I bought your espresso cups. Those are by the new Keurig machine, by the way.
Yeah, hello back. I sent you hello back. I sent you some espresso cups.
Yeah, whatnot is not good for
with a love note. I might add. I added a little love note to it.
I did. Yes, I did. And I threatened him, and I said, "You better put a love note in my package."
I did.
You did kind of fight me on it. You fought me on it for a minute.
But I did it.
I was happy. I was happy to find that in there, and I will include a love note, a K-pop love note in your package.
Oh, please have it in English though. I can't.
Yes. Yeah. I could write it in Korean for you.
I'm sure you could. That would be no help to me at all. I don't even know which way to look at it. I'd be looking at it upside down and sideways and stuff. I don't know how to read it.
So I might restart again today on the 15th and go through the 15th, or I might commit to Whatnot. I was very scared.
I feel like you did good.
I might schedule some shows.
You see, do you have a lot of K-pop stuff to go through? Do you have a lot of K-pop stuff?
I do, and I have, like, my mom has stuff, my sister has K-pop stuff.
Oh, there we go.
And again, I am a creator of K-pop stuff. I have a K-pop business, so I have. So
you
I have
can
merch.
definitely you will not run out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I have t-shirts, bags, I have merch. So yeah, our company makes merch. So and we get stuff from the vendors.
Yeah, I would tap into that fast. The only thing I would add, I don't know how you did your show today. Yesterday's show, like if it was your first show, so you don't have anything like preset, I would add all these things beforehand, so you can just say, okay, I'm running this next, running this next.
Yeah. So this morning's show was preset, and then last night it was just like, I kind of liked it. I just almost ripped my eyelash off.
You just put that one on. You better not rip that one off. That one just got on.
Well, the way I set it up, I had the TV going on in the background, and it had the K-pop show going on.
Oh, so that was a K-pop show.
I liked giving them a second to view it while I turned around. And went on the machine.
I guess people that are into that, they would enjoy it.
Yeah,
I was just confused the whole time.
Yes, you're right. It was nice to just hit this morning. I just hit go on it.
It's
only thing is, it didn't let me change the weight because I just put everything for the same weight.
Oh no, you have to change the weight when you upload the stuff in.
Yeah, so I got to be careful for that.
You know what else you can do in the future? There's a thing called winner's choice that we do with similar items. So pretty much you put in like 4 PCs on the table, and you do winner's choice, and people bid, and whoever wins grabs whatever they want out of the 4.
Oh,
and that way people like kind of like are outbidding each other, but they might be bidding on different things. But you get more money out of it.
Wait, they're bidding on each other to be the chooser.
Yeah. So whoever wins,
cool.
So let's say you pull like 4 PCs, you do the $1 start. Somebody wins for $5.
Are you calling them PCs because you know that they're called PCs?
Well, you're calling them PCs, so why would I like calling them PCs?
You're already doing K-pop code.
Yeah, well, I learned a lot yesterday. PC, JK, all these things, JM, I've learned a lot. I'm an expert.
So you run it, you title it Winner's Choice. They
winner's
fight
choice.
to be the winner.
Yeah, and then what you do is whatever they pick, you replace it with another card, another PC.
So you lay out like 4, they pick what they want, and then you replace it.
Yep, and then you just keep going. And then people are bidding.
These items like weigh the same.
Exactly, like for like a PC, it would be very simple. And then I just had like, so the way I do with Pokemon cards, and I put like 5 different cards out, and then I choose it. Then whoever like wins, I take a Post-it note and just write 1 on the one they picked, so that I know that the first auction was that one. And
the winner's choice number 1 was that one.
Yep, and then I just put it aside, and then I roll it, and it's great because like I can have a Pokemon card up, and maybe one person wants that card, and they'll bid $1, and that's it. But I can have 5 different cards up, and somebody's bidding $1 for one card, someone's bidding $2 for another card, someone's bidding $2 for another card, and then you don't know what the other person's bidding for. So like, oh man, I got to beat this guy because I want to get my choice here.
Right. And so you're kind of like fighting for your life.
Yeah, and they could be bidding each other up, and they want 2 different things. You know what I mean? So it's be interesting. You should try that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I could eventually be a full-time Whatnot.
Oh snap!
Whatnot girl. Like
full-time Whatnot girl.
I had so much fun last night. I might walk away from eBay.
Whoa! Hopefully eBay's not watching this.
I know. I don't want to upset eBay, but I mean, eBay's kind of slow compared to Whatnot.
Well, yeah. Just wait till you sell 1,000 things. It's because a lot faster.
and I think we're on the ground level right now for Whatnot, so I'm happy to be here. And then especially for K-pop, I'm like, what is going on with my hair, you guys?
I don't want to say anything, but it's a good look. It's a good look. There you go. Much better. There we go.
It's like reversed too. That's a mirror, like, but not. So it's just like, oh.
It's beautiful.
Our ADHD is really bad.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be a whatnot queen.
There you go.
But the reason why I shouldn't say this. Okay, now I have to say it.
Yeah.
So the girl that I follow that does the K-pop, she was like there's not a lot of people doing K-pop right now. So if you want to get in here and be like in the first ones, get in here. But she was saying that she had already made like 5 figures off of her link.
Oh, really? Dang.
What is it? The link where you invite people to whatnot? Yeah.
Well, you can share it.
Money are people making off of that link?
You can share that link at your events.
You can?
When you have your like K-pop cup events, say, by the way, I sell on whatnot. If you guys can come and shop, here's a link. You get free $15. And you can share a link anywhere you want. You don't have to share it on social media.
Oh my goodness. Well, what I did was I went on live on Instagram first, and I was like, use the link in my bio. Don't spend your own money. Use Whatnot's money to
there we go.
Be my guinea pig. So we had a lot of fun last night.
There you go.
We had a lot of fun.
Did you get some people that used the link?
Everyone used the link.
Well, I didn't.
Well, you did, yeah. Right now it says I have 25 people on my affiliate.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to get paid too.
It's not telling me how much money they got because it says it's matching me.
What do you mean?
So right now, if you link someone on Whatnot, they'll give them $10 to $200 right now at random.
Really?
And they will match you. So if they give someone $100, I also get $100.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know about
and it's weird. It's on my Whatnot, but it's not on my sister's. So I don't know if they're just doing that for random people or what.
Yeah, I don't have that. Mine's they get 15, I get 25. That's
I think yours is the seller affiliate.
Ambassador. Yeah, seller. Yes.
Ambassador. I signed up for ambassador, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. I don't know if that's bad news.
I'll talk to them. I'll email them today. I say, yo, get this Ghetto Ghazelle, make her an ambassador.
Best soy latte.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You will have like 8 million names.
I know. I have 8 names. I have 80 jobs.
Yeah, it's just hard. Speaking of jobs, we're getting to the end here.
Okay.
Of the podcast, and I always end the show with a game I called Rank 5 Blindly. Okay.
I don't know how to play that game.
Clearly, you haven't watched the podcast. It's okay. I give you a category, right? And I give you 5 things in that category, and you have to rank those 5 things from 1 to 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. But you don't know what's coming next. That's why it's called the Rank 5 Plan.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you want a bunch of views on your YouTube channel, you should do it with K-pop.
I would feel weird because I don't know. I can't name 5, so I don't think you can rank 5. I can name 5.
You have Google, right? You have Google right next to you.
For you, I chose side hustles.
Okay.
Since you're a side hustle queen, I chose 5 side hustles. They're a little out there. So it's not like you want to have like reselling or DoorDash or anything like that. I'm just saying.
Okay.
A heads up, right? So I'm going to give you 5 different side hustles. Rank them 1 to 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. Okay.
Okay. Are you going to show them to me on paper?
No, I'm just telling you right now. I'm going to tell them and you rank them. First one is donating plasma.
Wait, on a scale of 1 to 5.
So I'm going to give you 5 of them.
Okay.
1's the best, 5's the worst. But you have to rank them before you get the other 4. So
okay, I'm going to forget because my brain can't remember.
I'll remind you. So donate plasma.
Okay.
Where's that 1 to 5? Rank it right now.
Of the 5, it's going to be... Well, in Irvine, you can get $50 for it. So,
like you already know.
I'm gonna say 3.
Okay,
because of the needle, and I'm afraid of the needles. I would have said 4 or 5, but 3 because of the needle.
Okay, well, 4 or 5 is worse. 1's the best, 5's the worst.
Oh, you told me to. I thought you were having me put them in order.
Yeah, 1's the best.
5.
Yeah,
5. 5 is the worst. 1 is the worst.
Yeah, okay, so you put it right in the middle. Doesn't matter.
3,
you put it right in the middle.
3,
okay.
Yes, 3.
So you would say you would do it more if you weren't afraid of the needle.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you ever donated plasma before?
It's easy money. My friends do it weekly.
That's what I heard. Is you can just do it every
and
single week.
they invite me all the time, so I went, and because I'm vegetarian, my iron is too low to donate plasma.
Okay, so you have
but I forgot about the needle, and I was like, you have to poke me with a needle to see if I can even donate plasma. I was already upset.
Okay, so you're not a fan of the plasma. Not a fan of plasma.
Yeah, and I drove all the way to Irvine.
I don't know how far that is from you.
It's like 45 minutes. I was mad.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But they gave me free cookies for coming in.
Oh, so you get free cookie at $50?
Yeah. Oh, when you donate plasma, they have a basket of cookies, Oreo cookies, whatever cookies, and you just snack on cookies while you're there for an hour and a half.
Sheesh, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, and you can set up a movie in front of you.
You're there for 2 hours?
You're in a recliner chair hooked up to the plasma things, and you're just like chilling for 2 hours.
You're watching a movie and eating cookies.
You watch whatever you want, and they have baskets of cookies and fruit snacks.
That sounds like a good. I'm about to go look it up.
They pay you in gift cards.
Oh,
so you can come out with $100 if you do both arms.
Dang. What if I do legs? Did they take? Can we get legs involved?
But I don't know if it's California or America is low on plasma because of COVID. So they up the $50 to like.
Yeah, I've seen some like ads say like up to 900. You get up to 900.
Yeah, they'll pay you a lot now because they're really low.
Yeah. Nice. So
our ADHD attacks.
Plasma is 3. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Next, being a weight loss guinea pig.
Meaning, like they're gonna put things in my body to make me lose weight?
Like taking a pill or something and seeing how your results are after like 60 days. You know, like those people.
I would do that before the plasma. So 2.
1 or 2? 2.
Yeah,
okay.
2.
Are you not afraid of like whatever this pill will do to you or anything like that? That's not a thing that crosses your mind.
I mean, it would depend on if they seem legit or not. I mean, it does sound scary if I don't know who they are.
So you have to do your background check, is what you're saying. You would recommend somebody wants to get
not as scary as the needle is what's happening here.
Okay, I feel like the way you rank this, I'm just telling you right now, I think you rank the needle way too high.
Okay,
I'm just saying right now, based on what you're doing. All right, so weight loss. Have you ever tried that before, or
no? I've never been a guinea pig.
No, anybody that's tried that. All right, next one: putting a billboard on your car.
What is the billboard?
Like, I guess
you don't get to choose. If I don't get to choose, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a 5.
Really? That's a 5.
Because like, what if it's for like a strip club or something? That's horrible.
Yeah. If they pay,
that's a 5.
I've seen one guy. I don't know what he had, but like pretty much they pay him to do it. Period, and then they have like special like bonuses. Like if you park your car in front of the beach for the next 2 hours, prove that you're there, we'll give you a bonus for something extra. I was like, if I was a dude, just go to the beach and park my car. Like, it sounds like free money. But I didn't think about the what you're advertising part, I guess. So that didn't cross my mind.
What is on my car?
I don't be promoting Viagra, and I come out and everybody's like, "Oh, look at this guy. He needs Viagra." Yeah. You know what I mean? We don't want that.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. That's 5. Next, I have for you taking surveys.
Have
you ever done that? I feel like that's something you would try to do.
I almost feel like I have actually, but it was a very long time ago. That doesn't sound fun though, so I'm going to give that one the 4.
4, okay.
Yeah. And now for the number 1.
I feel like you did good. You did good for number 1.
Okay, I'm nervous.
The dog walking app.
The
dog walking.
I am signed up for Rover, and
Rover. That's
the number 1. And I follow a guy on TikTok, and he makes a lot of money as a
I believe it.
Pet sitter dog walker. Yep.
Did you ever watch the one guy's YouTube series about bringing Mr. Beast a penny? I forgot his name. He's a really popular YouTuber.
He did what?
He brought Mr. Beast a penny. He was traveling from LA to North Carolina, and all he had was a penny, and he had to get from LA to North Carolina just on that penny. And he brought up to Mr. Beast. So what he did was he did like different side gigs. He would like sell bottled water on the street, making money to travel from one place to the other. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think his name was
God.
Ryan Trahan. I think that's his name. Yeah, but he signed up for the Rover app, and he made the most money out of all his side hustles with that.
And
And
where
it
I
looked like he was
live,
having so much fun. He just went and walked dogs for a living. That sounds
oh
amazing.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
these like these pets that I'm sitting in these ritzy areas. I
Yeah.
like just a few days ago, I had 2 days to walk up and down the beach
Yeah,
with a
and
dog.
like he did like a
Money.
half an hour walk, and I think the thing paid like $18, but then the lady gave him a
Mhm.
$40 tip.
Yeah,
He made like a $40 tip on top of the
right.
$18 he did, which is
Yeah.
like I was like, dang, I should be doing Rover,
Well,
sign me
you've
up for
seen the
Rover.
house that I stay in. It has the ocean view and the front
Yeah,
windows. That dog just lays there all day. And our walks, when I take her for a walk, it's like 10, 15 minutes.
yeah.
So
There we go,
that's
guys.
number one. Number one.
If you guys need side hustle money, is what you learn from Tiffany.
Yeah. I'm
Rover
telling
number
you guys,
one.
hit the rich people up. They would rather not put their pets in the kennel because
Yeah,
the kennel's like 150 a day.
and it's a two for
I
one
don't charge
because
that a day.
because you watch their house too on top of it, right? 'Cause you can
Yeah.
house it and dog sit at the same
Yeah.
time. So their house
Mhm.
is secure and their dog is taken care of.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Their dog gets to stay in where they're used to. And the dog isn't getting kennel cough and all that diseases that the dogs
Yeah.
get when they go to the kennel.
And rich people go on a lot of trips. I'm just saying. They go on a
I'm
lot of
going
trips.
to that same house next month while they're in Italy for 2 weeks.
There we go. See? Boom.
I'm
Can you
gonna
share how much you make? Or you're not allowed to share that?
Okay, if
How
you
much
want to
will
get
you make for
started
those
with
2
pet
weeks?
sitting,
Yeah.
if you want to get started with pet sitting, I would say, like, if someone's like, "Oh, can you just come in and check on my cat and feed the cat and leave?" $45.
Sheesh.
I will come in the morning and feed them, and I will come at night and feed them. $45. That's for the day. You want me to spend the night? If the location is nice, I say, okay, now it's $55 a night.
Wow, that's it? You just charge $10 more? You gotta be there the whole night?
If I have an ocean view.
Oh, okay.
If I don't have an ocean view and your house looks like a dungeon,
it's a lot more.
but it has
goes up a
Wi-Fi
lot.
and I can like actually get work done, then then we can go up a little bit.
Wow, okay.
But on Rover, I think I have it set at like $75 a day.
Nice.
So,
I'm saying like we live in such an amazing day and age where you can just, like you said, if you don't like your full-time job, you can legit quit it and do whatever. Like when I quit my job at Anthro and started a moving company.
Anthropology?
Yeah, why is everybody so shocked about that? Yeah.
Anthropology.
Yeah, I worked at the headquarters of Anthropology. Yes.
Oh, the headquarters? It's just so hipster. Did you hate everyone?
No, it was me and a bunch of baddies. If you go back to the baddie collector,
because you were bad.
I was the only like straight guy that worked at the company, and it was a bunch of college, like 22 to 28-year-old women that just came out of college. Yes. I was in my zone. It was a good place to be. Plus, you love
anthropology. I just sold an anthropology T-shirt the other day.
Yeah, so that's why, like, you've come to my house, you'll see anthro furniture everywhere. It's because I got it from when I used to work there.
Right. They have furniture in there.
That's why I worked. I worked at the furniture team. I was the furniture senior sample coordinator for anthropology.
Jealousy.
Yeah. So I'm saying when I left that job, I could leave it easily and start a moving business because of there are apps like TaskRabbit, apps like Thumbtack, apps like.
I'm nervous for TaskRabbit, but I kind of want to use it.
Oh, I got so much. I was doing things illegally on there, but so like I set my rate right on TaskRabbit. I set my rate. I got so much business from TaskRabbit. Every time I went though, I was like, yo, next time, if you want to hire me, here's my card. I have a moving business. I'll do what I do.
It outside of TaskRabbit.
Yeah, I just gave them. I didn't message this on the app. I messaged them outside the app. and I got so many customers this way because
That's what
I
happened with
realized
pet sitting.
like my task grabber rate I think was like $40 an hour, but I found out that they were paying like almost 60 an hour to get me for 40. So
Oh yeah.
and then I had to
Well,
pay
just pay
fees
me
on
direct.
so I was like, okay, how about you pay me 50 an hour? Then you're saved. I'm
You save
making more.
money. Yeah.
You already know. And some of these task grabber jobs were like, hey, I bought a couch in Boston 8 hours away. Can you deliver it for me? It's like somebody I had the weirdest one was like somebody bought a twin mattress from Washington, D.C., which is 3 hours away. A twin mattress. And they paid me 4 hours each way to go get it. So 8 hours for $50 an hour to bring a twin mattress to.
That's very Postmates. That's like that's Postmates vibes.
I was like,
Postmates is anything. You can do anything. Like if someone's like, my kid left their backpack at school, go get it. They use Postmates for that.
Yeah, I had so many different like, hey, my door won't close properly, or my window won't shut. I had one which I actually told my friend about, and he's doing really good now with it. I had one person saying, I'm out of town and I need my trash cans put back. I had to do just come put the trash cans back. They paid me $30 to take the trash cans from the curb to their house.
Okay, so the cat around the corner from here. I walk into her house. I scoop food. I put it in a bowl. I put the scooper back in. I turn around and I walk out the door.
It's a tough gig, man. It's a tough
for $45.
Yeah, see. So I told my friend about the trash can thing, and he started advertising it to his neighborhood. He said he would do it for $10 a thing, and now he has like.
As a female, I would pay that. I don't want to.
He said he has like 40 something customers now, so he goes out and makes $400 every time to go take the trash.
Wednesday night, you just pull all the trash.
And he does it for $10 to take it out and then $10 to put it back. So if you just want to put it back, it's $10. If you want to put it out, it's $10. So like he goes out on the nights and then Thursdays mornings and puts them back. Makes $800.
Rabbit was like that popular.
Oh, I don't know if it might have been just because I was in a big city. I was in Philadelphia, so it probably was a lot better for me then. But I'm sure LA, you could probably and there was like so much. It wasn't just moving things. There's like organizing. You should check it out. There's organizing work and like all these other things that you can do on it. It was
because
you set your own rate.
Like read, like they need someone to read, like what is it? Reading and making sure there's no mistakes in there. Like
like proofreading. Yeah,
proofreading. Yeah. I'm like, I could do that.
Let's see what
in college all the time. When people like that had English as their second language, they would always ask me to check their proofread their stuff, and I loved it
for sure. Yeah. So there's a lot of cleaning. I see. Shopping. You can be a task grabber shopper.
You don't ask me twice. Pay me to shop.
Wait in line. People hire somebody to do that if you want to wait in line for somebody.
That's wild.
Drop off donations, pet food delivery, breakfast delivery, coffee delivery, gift wrapping services for the holidays. That's a task.
Yes, that's smart.
Party cleaning, holiday tree decorations.
Wait, this is people asking. This is people asking for the
these are jobs available, to do, yeah. Personal assistant, organization.
I am definitely going to be looking on TaskRabbit.
Interior design, virtual assistant.
I am not Ghetto Ghazelle.
Dog walking, virtual online task, organization, data entry, computer help, baby prep, if you want.
Wow.
Parties and events. Help cooking, serving food, shop for decorations, event help, wait staff, event decorating, event staffing, bartending. All they say, like that thing helped me a lot when I left Anthro. Like I got so many customers.
Real. I literally, my friend pays me to hold her baby while he sleeps so she can run to the gym real quick. That's another one of my side hustles.
That's crazy, man.
I come over, she feeds him while I'm driving. And he gets sleepy from being fed, obviously. So As soon as I arrive, she like shuts the feeding down, and then I just hold him and he just falls asleep in my arms, and she runs to the gym real quick because she works at home. So
Damn.
yep.
Damn.
So she pays me so she can go to the gym and take a shower.
Boom. You have some rich friends.
$100.
$100?
Yeah.
How long are you sitting there for?
I'm there for like 4 hours.
Oh dang, she takes a long time at the gym.
Well, she's got to like go do the gym.
Okay.
She'll run like an errand, and then she'll come back and shower. And by the time she's done showering, it's been like 4 hours.
You have to hold the kid the whole time, or you can just put the kid back.
Sometimes I'll put him on his tummy or whatever, but he usually sleeps for a while. But I'm holding him like this, and I'm like this.
Well, yeah, of course you are.
So
yeah, man, that's awesome.
$100.
There you go, guys. Tiffany, Ghetto Ghazelle. Reach out to her on Instagram if you want some side hustle ideas.
I've got 100.
She's done it all. It's not like their ideas. She's probably has done it.
I am the Task Rabbit.
She is the Task Rabbit. There you go.
I'm gonna change my name to Task Rabbit.
So like that brings it all the way back around again to debt free. If you want to be debt free, a big reason about it is just doing side hustles. Like
it's literally just that.
Yeah,
like
it's just.
But a lot of people are prideful. A lot of people don't want to. Like, you don't even have to tell anyone you're selling your stuff on eBay. No one has to know.
Yep.
Do it secretly and get out of debt, you guys. But
being in debt is way more embarrassing than that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
There we go.
I'll see you all on Whatnot.
All right. Thank you. I'll put Tiffany's Instagram link, and I'll put her Whatnot link as well, so you guys can go and if you guys want to buy some PCs of JMs or JKs.
I am now the new K-pop queen.
There we go.
I'm telling you, put K-pop in this title and watch how many people.
Oh no, K-pop is definitely going in the title. Don't you worry. I know how SEO works. We're definitely putting K-pop in the title.
$5 outside of No Spin September, and
I'm putting K-pop. I'm putting D Ramsey. I'm putting all these different
if
big
you want that
names
clickbait,
there we go.
Something about K-pop.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tiffany, for coming on. This is a blast.
I love you so much. I'm so glad we met at FlipCon.
Oh, look at this. Look at all these sweet things she said about you guys. This is great.